Yo, 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 yo. My goodness. What's up, you guys? How you guys doing today? Oh, my goodness. What did I just watch? I'm not really sure, Orlando. What did we just watch?
Oh, no. We just watched an amazing game.
Oh,
in the
my
NBA
goodness.
Finals. Let's go.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's go.
So, man, all right, I'm going to tell you my point of view when I first watched the game, man. I thought we was going to come in here. I was going to say SGA had a great game, great MVP caliber game, show them who's the truth. They dominated the game. You know, the Pacers got close, but, you know, they just couldn't pull it off. That's all I thought I was going to say, you know, but yet we're here, you guys.
I thought I was going to come in because I have the Pacers to win, the Pacers, OKC to win. We both got them to win in six. That mean Pacers got to win 2 games, right? Yeah. I took the Pacers to cover the spread today because they upset every single team they went against prior to. So I was like, they're probably not going to upset them tonight, but they're going to scare them, keep it close, and probably lose by like 5.
Man.
That win?
The crazy thing is, it's like, I don't know what I looked at, but we seen it twice, right? It's just like, we can't explain it.
We seen it every time, bro.
Yeah,
every series. Soul text me this, and he was showing, it was something on Twitter that was saying, and let me post it on here.
Yeah, for the
it
people.
Was something on Twitter where literally every single game, well, every single time this series, right? This happened. Watch, let me show y'all this. And I'm about to, let me flip the screen.
This happened. It happened. Right. Whatever they said.
So, the Pacers have had 4 comeback wins with less than a 5% probability this playoffs. The first round, in Game 5, there was at a 2.1 chance of winning with 39 seconds left in OT. The second round, Game 2, they had a 4.1 chance of winning with 57 seconds left. Eastern Conference Finals, Game 1. This game people are gonna be talking about until we die, people. A 1.2 chance of winning with 58 seconds. That was against the Knicks. And then what we just witnessed tonight, they had a 3.6 chance of winning with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter.
I'm gonna drop a bomb for that one.
Drop a bomb for them boys, dog. Amazing.
Oh, okay, so one thing I can say or will say, man, I know the Knicks probably are happier or just as happy as the Pacers, because they was like, now our game can get not talked about and people gonna talk about this game and the finals, you know, like they gonna forget about us. They gonna talk about this one because it's basically the similar game. We don't understand why they did it. Haliburton, he wasn't special. He was good. He hit the game winner, but it wasn't like he kind of disappeared most of the game.
Let's look at the numbers.
Okay.
Let's look at the numbers because we're going to break this game all the way down. We're going to walk it down. We're going to walk it like we talking. You got 111 to 110, Hugh. Now, on the Pacers side, you had Siakam had 19 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double.
Double-double.
You had Nesmith, 10 points, 12 rebounds, a double-double. You had 14 points, 10 rebounds from Haliburton, who never grabbed rebounds, a double-double. You had all starters and double-digit figures when it come down to points. Off the bench, you got 17 from Toppin. This was a absolute complete team win. When you look at that all team. Now, when you go to OKC, you had SGA drop 38 of them things.
38 special.
7 from 8 from the free throw line, 3 from 6 from the 3-point line, 14 for 30. He shot 30 times. Who came to help him? You had Williams only with 17. You had Lou Dort with 15, and you had Caruso off the bench with 11. The game changer which makes absolutely no sense. And OKC is in very trouble. The Pacers had 24 turnovers, Hugh.
Oh my man.
And still won.
How, yo?
Versus 6.
Like when you was watching the game, it was like, yeah, they was turning the ball over and OKC was dominating. They was dominating this game, but for some reason, you felt like they should have been up 20 plus points, but they always stayed around 12 points, 10 points. They'll drop it to 6 and then they'll run back and forth, get it back up to 12 or whatever the case might be. But it felt like with those turnovers, and they was turning to the points, like the stars on OKC was acting like stars. The defense was defensing, but they still lost. Yeah, you're right. They're in trouble, man.
So,
goodness.
This is what I seen throughout the game.
What you got?
First quarter, I noticed the first 3 shots, you had the Pacers shooting threes. I was confused. I'm like, why they're not a 3-point shooting team like that? The Thunder is forcing them to do that. The way they playing defense, they like, look, we're going to back up. We're going to let you shoot those threes. They was playing too fast, and it looked like they needed to calm down, and they wouldn't do it. So once it came down to like first half, I'm like, okay, this is a good game. Pacers is trying to be in it, but OKC is being more dominant. SGA is being SGA. I'm like, okay, I don't think Pacers going to be able to cover the spread. They're going to lose by 15, 16 points. They're not going to get blown out.
100%.
When you get to the fourth quarter, now third quarter, I'm texting to my group chat. I'm like, hey, Bobby, hey. He like, man, they about to get swept. I was like, hey, dog, they have played the worst game they have played all year with 20 turnovers in the first half.
Man.
20 turnovers in the first half, and they was only down by like 9. I'm like, oh, man. All they got to do is keep it close enough. And once you keep it just close enough and pull away. So towards fourth quarter, I'm like, I think they could cover the spread. Them winning, I didn't see it, Hugh.
Man. Because like you said, that 3 kept them in the game, really. Because OKC bigs was keeping them out the paint. They wasn't getting those layups. So they had to sell for the step back or the long 2 or the 3-pointer. Because their big man looked way bigger. Like, they look way bigger than the Pacers team. So they couldn't get the layups. But the 3 was dropping. And what's number 2 from the Pacers, man? He just come up with a special 3 every now and then. Is
it Neesmith
yeah,
or
my fellow light-skinned brother with the braids? You know what I'm saying?
Toppin.
Yeah,
Obi Toppin. He don't even shoot the ball this much. He just started all of a sudden shooting the ball now.
That's that magic. I remember when we was talking about the first time, I was like, we had that magic from some random player. But it wasn't that type of magic, but it was still there. Even though their superstars wasn't superstarring, like I said, Haliburton, he kind of disappeared a little bit, but he just came up with the clutch game-winning shot, so they're not going to really talk about that.
Haliburton was, like I said before, if he's not aggressive and he don't score points, the Pacers not going to win.
No.
This was a game he was being passive. He wasn't taking shots. It don't matter, because that's why I like SGA. It don't matter if you double team, triple team him. He's still going to find a way to get to his spots and still put up his shots. Haliburton, you seen once they just gave him just a little bit of pressure, he just stand in the corner. Hey, y'all do it. Even towards the end of the game, when he supposed to have the ball, Neesmith hit that, or Nembhard hit that big 3 to get him within 2. And he finally came through at the end and hit the big shot, which was clutch. And he didn't even get his assists. He had 10 rebounds. We used him getting 10 assists. Only 10 rebounds. That was wild.
Chat, man, get ready to talk to it, because, with our 4 eyes, we can explain it, but we still barely understand this game. Because, like I said, the superstars, they did good, but it wasn't, it wasn't enough for OKC play a dominant game. But, man, how can we see this New York type of ending twice? It don't make sense. That money line, boy. I know Vegas. it's probably the real winners right now.
Everybody in the world had OKC to win game 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Vegas completely cleaned up.
Oh, clean.
They completely cleaned up because a 9.5 spread basically mean a blowout. They had them to blow them out. OKC is in very, 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 very big trouble because next game 2 is 100% must win. You gotta win. And the Pacers is like,
no pressure.
We just played terrible
in the city.
And we won?
We got with it.
Oh, we could go up on 2 again.
Yeah, they got that confidence. They got that same confidence that would get you out of here. And the Pacers, they like I said, there's no pressure. They split it. So you got to win over here. And now it's like, God, it's familiarity, if I said that right. y'all got hold me down. Anyways, it's like, we know this now. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, all we got to do is play our game. And we can get through this. We can win this thing.
Let's see what people in the comments talking about. I'm looking good. We stole game 1. OKC better have a bounce back game 2. They got to. They got to.
They simply have to.
Let me say Pacers in 4.
Oh. Hey, yo, if you put your money on that, then I'm really going to be texting you. Pacers in 4.
Oh, yeah. If anybody had that.
Yeah. You can pull up in the Bentley over here. You know, you can pull up in the Bentley over here. Fresh off the lyric.
We got Bobby in the building. What up, though, Bobby? Yeah, know it. Hall of Famer, Capper.
Yeah, keep on coming in, chime in, you guys. What y'all think? Does this kind of sway y'all a little bit? Did y'all still have OKC winning it, or you think they're gonna go down this loophole, this downward spiral? I mean,
I say I had OKC to win in 6.
Right.
So for them to win in 6, the Pacers have to win 2 times. That's 1 time. OKC more than likely gonna win game 2. And gonna probably win game 3 in Indiana. Because for some reason, this playoffs has been hard for the home team to win. Because I believe even last series, it was the Pacers won the first 2 in New York. Then I believe, did New York win just 1 or they won the second 2?
I think they won the 3rd game.
Yeah, then finally 4th game.
Yeah, they won the 5th game.
Yep, 4th game. Finally, a home team end up winning. So I think it will still be 6 because OKC is a better team. Mm-hmm. But I am a little scared now.
Gotta be.
Because SGA just dropped 38 and lost.
Oh my! And
Haliburton dropped 14 and 1.
And they was dropping timely buckets when they was doing the run in the 3rd. You know, he didn't sit down or sit back. He was still scoring and retaliating. Mm-hmm. And Williams, OKC player, he was doing timely buckets. He stepped up during the 3rd. So I thought they kind of held him off. And then on the 4th, it was still back and forth game, but it just towards the end, it's just like, what the hell? So, yeah, you got to be concerned. If you OKC, you have to be concerned. That was one of the worst games. You look at the stat line. If you would pull up that stat line and said, this is going to be it. This is what they're going to score, rebounds, everything. You would have been like, OKC is going to win.
Yeah.
Period.
But I didn't expect the Pacers to have this many rebounds.
True.
For you to have 3 players to get a double-double and all getting 10 rebounds, that mean OKC was missing a lot of shots.
Yeah.
And I think that had a lot to do with nerves early in the game because this is 95% of the players there. First game ever, like first playoff, first championship round. Yeah. I think they said it's only 2 players on OKC that been in the finals. I know it's Caruso because he won one with the Lakers.
He played amazing. His defense was amazing.
His everything, bro.
Yeah, steals. He was everywhere. It was like it was 2 of them out there, yo.
I was going crazy in the chat Because this is what I had, y'all. Let's look at the parlay. This is what I had. I had a no sweat play. And first, I had Pacers to cover spread. They did that and won.
Oh, we won something.
Yep. And if you did this no sweat, go ahead, drop exclusive bomb because that boy Cash.
Hey.
Plus 410. The sweater was Alex Caruso. Rebounds and assists. He's the shortest guy out there. Why he kept on grabbing all the rebounds, bro? I was losing it. I'm like, every play I did was going perfectly. And this was the only one. He had 8 with like 3 minutes left. I'm like, just bench him. And they brought him back in. I'm like, bro, got lucky with that one. So that was a real good one. I did a live Lando play. This was a live play that plus 227. Did great. I liked it. So my thing is, Hugh, Caruso, will he be able to do that again? Because he don't shoot mainly.
Definitely. Excuse me. Definitely he'll be able to do that again. He's effort. He's going to give you all effort, and really everything that he was doing wasn't to his skill or to
nobody called any plays for him
like that. Nobody called any plays for him. He just gave effort, and he's going to give effort.
Only 3 for 8.
Yeah,
1 from 4. But his effort of driving to the hole, going to the free throw line a bunch of times,
defense, like helping,
6 rebounds,
help defense,
3 steals and 2 blocks, bro.
Man, he was everywhere, yo. And anytime somebody was trying to do one-on-one with somebody, his hand was right there. And with, they say with OKC, you can't bring the ball down around the rim and try to bring it back up.
Hands everywhere.
Everywhere. Which is crazy because they played amazing defense.
Bro, I was watching the game, and the first half in my mind, I was like, OKC defense is probably one of the best I've seen.
Yeah, for sure.
Such as you try to pass the ball inside, hands everywhere deflecting.
Nope.
You pass it up, soon as you put it down, hands deflecting. It's like how they keep on saying, it's like they got 7 players versus 5 out there, and it don't make any sense, bro.
Yeah, and they got 2 bigs that can move very well. And also I said last time we was on, I was like, if Pacers are going to win, they have to win the first game.
Gotta win the first game.
They got to win the first game. So, I mean, at this point, it's all pressure on OKC.
All pressure. It's literally, Pacers did what they came to do. You just got to split. Mm-hmm. It's on their side now.
And the Pacers, when they go back home, they about to be rocking. Like, when that home stadium is going to be rocking. So when we mean they got to steal that game, they got to steal it. They got to put the pressure back on them. So, I mean, I believe they have to steal that very first game. They can't go down 2-1. I just believe they need to, get the second game and steal that very first game in Indiana.
So, the next thing I'm thinking about, will SGA, Hugh, be able to do this every game in this series? Shooting damn near 50%, hitting threes, not being stopped. We just gonna say he dropped 40 and still lost.
Yeah, because that's honestly who he's been all year and all through the playoffs. Like, he's been that person. He's going to give you 30. He just happened to give you 38 this time. So it's like might be a quiet 30, or it might be a loud 30. It's usually mostly a quiet 30. He just usually plays mostly in the fine lines of the game. It's smooth, everything like that. But he's going to give you 30. So, yeah.
So what you going to do, what they going to do if he have a bad game?
They're going to get their behind whooped. Unless...
So you saying SGA can't have a bad game?
He can't. They are a good enough team. Williams, he can give you 30 also.
Yeah.
And then Caruso, he can give you a random 20-piece somewhere,
Caruso ain't giving you that 20. He don't even shoot enough.
Look, I'm pro Caruso over here. There's no slander.
I was anti-Caruso, but he could have gave him 30. Just stop grabbing all rebounds and damn assists, bro. Jeez.
Well, man, we're pro. So they're such a well-rounded team. Somebody else can step up. So somebody else can score. So if he gave you like 25, he can't give you like a 14, 15 game like Haliburton. He can't do that. But, you know, if it's like a 20-point game, 23 or something like that, somebody else is eating off of that, then yeah, they can win off of that. But he's going to get 30.
Marcus A. Vegas money, hand over fist. They won big today.
Man, them bright lights is there for a reason.
We got Windy City in the building.
Oh, come on,
go look
time.
at the last session, guys. I picked the Pacers. You did pick the Pacers.
Yeah, all right, yeah, okay.
Y'all know Bobby said hit that like button, baby.
Come on.
So whenever we need 50% participation, people. Y'all know how I roll. If we got 100 people in here, we need 50 likes. We got 1,000 people in here. We need 500 likes. And if we got 1 million people in here, we need 500K of them things. So let's see how many people we get in here all around, because y'all know I don't want to yell at anybody.
Yeah, talk to us too.
But
we're trying to bring y'all into the show.
We're going to take some calls today.
We are in this together because we all just experienced this
Let's
amazing
get them likes
event
up
together.
All right, so we will first. Thanks for the likes. You see when you get a like. So when we get a like, it's like it give us like a celebration. Like, hey,
it makes us feel good inside.
And when we get a dislike, I gotta talk about your mama.
Yeah.
Gotta talk about your mama.
We sending spam your way. Spam.
Jalen was off and Chet. Yeah, why they didn't have Chet in the game late?
I was going to say that because
Chet wasn't in the game late at all.
Number 55, what's
Hartenstein.
Hartenstein. I mean, he did do the best in the paint. First defensively.
Oh, he did good. And he did good offensively.
And off the rebound. So I think they kept him in majority of the time for the defense because they couldn't really get layups off of him. Mm-hmm. But Chet going to give you some more points than him. So they probably needed him a little bit more down.
How many points did Chet have? I think he only had like 6 points.
Yeah, that ain't
only
enough.
Played 24 minutes.
It's not enough.
Yeah.
You at least gotta have 12.
Yeah.
12 to 15.
He really supposed to have like 15.
Yeah, like 15 a game. And that would have been the difference, right? So, I mean, I guess at this point with small margins, anything would have been the difference of the game. So we can keep on saying that. But number 55 really did a good job. So,
Hartenstein did amazing.
I'm gonna get your name right, Hartenstein.
There you go. You got it right.
Yeah,
so what I'm